definitely for baseball season, you want to have scoreboard don't lie there.
All right, guys, I'm back Sunday, April 13th. I got my hot batter matchups for us to get into. But before we do, let's recap yesterday. Aaron Judge, cash it, baby. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He got it done in the first inning. I was like, oh, this is awesome. I don't need to watch this anymore. What else am I going to do? Maybe watch some other games. I wish this game would have been on earlier. It's still going on. It's in the fifth inning. Come on, Mookie Betts. We're waiting on you. Just get a hit. Because Ohtani got it done in his first at-bat. So I guess we'll just have to wait till tomorrow's video to update this one. So there you go. All right, first matchup, Manny Machado versus Kyle Freeland. You can see Freeland's pitch arsenal, the balls he throws, the percent by which he throws them. And you can see Machado just annihilates every single one of them. The 333 batting average versus the sinker, a 265 against the four-seam fastball, and then so on and so forth. On Kyle Freeland's side of the ball, those are his batting averages against. It's absolutely he's horrible. And this isn't last year's data. This is this year's data. So it's even, it's the best you can get. So he's not performing well this year. Absolutely love the opportunity for Manny Machado to have success in this matchup today. They have a little history together, maybe a little more than just a little. 23 at-bats, 8 hits, a 348 batting average. Machado versus Freeland, and Machado's been hot. He's recorded at least a hit in 10 of 11 games. I absolutely, like I said, love this opportunity to target Manny Machado. All right, next matchup. You ever hear of this guy? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We only use him like the most this year of any other player. Can you do it for us again? We need you to. Guerrero Jr. versus Cade Povich, and you can see Povich pitch arsenal in the middle of the screen, the balls he throws, the percentage by which he throws them. And he favors that four-seam fastball 45% of the time. And what does Guerrero Jr. do? He crushes it at a 317 rate. It's absolutely amazing. The curveball, a 500 batting average, a 267 versus the changeup. And then the sweeper's a little fall asleep a little bit on that one, I guess. Wake up on that one a little bit. It'd be nice. But it's okay. Because when you look at Povich, his batting averages against, oh my gosh. This year in 2 games, okay, his four-seam fastball, which he loves to throw 45% of the time, he just absolutely is disgusting. He can't throw it. A 412 batting average right now. That's horrible. Given up when he throws that pitch. The curve, it gets worse. A 429 batting average. The changeup, he's only had 3 plate appearances, so that's probably his best pitch, but he only throws it 15% of the time. And then the sweeper, the few times he threw it this year, I think it was like 3 times, and he got hit on it twice. That's how you get a 667 batting average given up. So I love this opportunity right here. When you see Guerrero Jr., what he's done against Povich in his career in the last 3 years, 6 at-bats, 4 hits, a home run, a 667 batting average. Absolutely love it. Guerrero has at least recorded a hit in 9 of 12 games, and 4 of the last 6 games were multi-hit games for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Talking about that launch angle really quick, a 36%, respectable for Guerrero Jr., and then Povich allows a launch angle sweet spot of 38.2, which ranks him number 105 of the bottom 105 out of 381. So that's not good for Povich, but it is good for us, right? That's what we're looking for. Someone's going to give up those launch angles that provide the best opportunities for balls to become hits, okay, when they're put into play. So I absolutely love this opportunity to target Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as always, my official plays will always be in the pinned comments of this video. All right, if you could be so kind, hit that like button right now. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And then put a W in the comment section because if you've been here a little bit, you know why. Also, there's a free Discord. There's a link to it in the description of this video. Go check it out. There's a bunch of activity going on down there, NBA, MLB, and more. Check it out. It's a bunch of fun. All right, next matchup, Aaron Judge versus Logan Webb. And you can see Webb's pitch arsenal, what Judge does against it, 326 batting average versus the sinker, a 283 versus sweeper, and a 269 against the changeup. Those are last year's numbers. That sinker that Webb throws, the overwhelming majority of the time, 53% of the time. We have a little bit of data on Judge, how he does on that pitch this year. A significant sample size, relatively, 7 at-bats, 5 hits, a 714 batting average against the number one pitch. Like I said, 53% of the time. I'm absolutely loving this opportunity right here. Judge is hot on that sinker already this year. So Logan Webb, the numbers on his side of the balls are all from this year. So you got the most current data, a 273 batting average versus his top pitch. We talked about 53% of the time. I love that. Sweeper, a 333. And then the changeup this year, only 6 at bats, so small sample size. But looking at last year, he gave that up at about a 286 batting average. Aaron Judge versus Logan Webb, the little history they have, 7 at bats for Judge, 2 hits, and both those hits for home runs, a 286 batting average. Judge is hot right now. He's recorded at least a hit in 10 of his last 13 games. And then we talk about that little launch angle sweet spot. He's at 40%. Again, just a little refresher what that means. When a batter is in that sweet spot of where the ball comes off the bat at 8 degrees to 32 degrees, it's called the launch angle sweet spot. That's where the highest percentage of balls that are in play turn into hits, or the best batting average result in hitting in between those angles right there. He's at 40%, absolutely amazing. That's why he's had so much success this year. And I look to have him have more success in this matchup right here. All right, here are the other good batter matchups to consider. And you look at that first one on the list, and you're like, what? Rutschman? 25 at-bats, 15 hits, 4 home runs versus Berríos? Why didn't you showcase this one? Well, I didn't, because I think Berríos is just a little too good this year. But the bottom line is, that's what I think. That's what this list is for. It's for you guys to identify the ones that you feel comfortable with. You might absolutely find this to be an amazing matchup, and it could turn out to be a perfect, a great matchup. So, like I said, I just lay out a case for the ones that I like, but everybody's different, and here you could pick and choose. So we talked about Machado. Bobby Witt Jr. was so close. He was almost on the showcased batter matchup, if you will. It's just that when I looked at his batting averages this year versus the pitches that he will see, I was shocked. It was so low. And I'm like, but he's a great player, and he's had a bunch of success recording at least hits. I don't remember what it's off the top of my head, but like the overwhelming majority of games, he at least recorded a hit. So this one could be an amazing matchup. It's just that I'm too restrictive potentially in terms of what I'm looking for. Stephen Kwan right there, a few down. He almost made the list. It's just that Cole Ragans, who throws the four-seam fastball about 61% of the time, is lights out on that pitch right now. So I just want to stay away, because you just never know. Even though Stephen Kwan checked all the boxes, his matchup, the pitcher, wasn't as deficient as I want him to be. He wasn't deficient at all, is what I'm trying to say. So for me, it's a no-go. But this could be an absolutely amazing opportunity. That's all I want to do, is stress for you guys when it comes to some of these players on the list. Just because I didn't showcase them doesn't mean they can't be some of the best of the day. It's, you know what I mean? So that's why I gave you the list. And we'll leave it right there. And I just want to say I absolutely appreciate every single one of you guys. And I'll just talk to you guys tomorrow.